Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Scorpio. Scorpio, King of Pentacles, just showed himself. Well, it's taking charge. It's being in control. It's working hard, making your money, making decisions, becoming a leader. Maybe you're on your path to being your own boss. But there seems to be some indecision or holding back or waiting for the right moment to step off of that ledge and go into that oblivion, being in control of your own life. I thank you for protecting and keeping the collective safe. Thank you for protecting me and keeping me safe. Scorpio, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Most of all, for showing up. Let's see, it's April. I'm using the Smith-Waite tarot with the Celtic cross. I brought in the Season of the Witch Oracle to help us deal with the changes that are coming in, or change in itself, and what we need to change, or how we go about dealing with the change, because there's a lot of change since the eclipses. And I'm keeping actually the Spirit of the Animals Oracle, because that is true guidance in coming from within on the totem animal that is deep within us, and that can help you, Scorpio, through the month of April, dealing with the changes that we're obviously going through or having trouble with. I feel a little jerky here with this read. I'm not sure why. I think it's since that Emperor, Emperor, King of Pentacles, and that Two of Swords just flipped. But it's holding back on either making decisions or taking on a leadership role for some. We're going to see where we're headed. Oh, look at that. We're headed to a peaceful mind. We're wanting to go that way, or we're there already. We're making peace with what has taken place. And here we have communication, so could be expanding on ideas that we want to put forward, but we're thinking about moving. Some of us are building up that desire to move, or we've decided I'm moving. We're talking about moving. Again, we're talking about ideas that we want to build on, that we want to bring into reality, projects that we may have. But again, it's a journey. This Six of Swords, it's taking that indecision and making peace with it and making a decision. And could be a mental shift, or it could be a physical journey. There's long distance, so some of us are thinking of moving out of the country, moving out of the state, the city, the province, or even a village. You want peace of mind, or you want to expand on your education. You want to go to university. You want to take on a higher position, a higher paying job. You have to leave the country, or you have to go far. You have to work at a distance, or you have to travel to go to work at a distance. So The test is in making that journey, not just thinking about it. It's a second chance. Spirit is giving you a chance to make that judgment call. For some, for others, this is a second chance on moving, changing where you live, going that long distance journey, taking that trip, communicating how you feel with another person, really being able to share the ideas and talk and have that sense of commitment take form for a second time, a second go at a relationship. Just gonna bring it down. Yeah, I can see everything here. Because there was a commitment in the past, so we're not actually letting anything go. Yeah, we're going all the way back to the past, or all the way back to childhood for some. Maybe it's a journey to go home. Maybe it's a journey to leave home. And we're remembering how it was, where it was. We want a second chance at a relationship where we just came through dealing with someone from the past. And the question is, do we take this to the next level? And we have our Empress. Okay, let's just shift everything over. We have our Empress, so really being comfortable with how we feel, being able to share those feelings, being able to support and be able to provide and have everything that we need, even though we're wanting, or we're contemplating, or we're being tested to leave and move away from home or what we know as home. But we want to go to smoother waters, so it's a question of being at ease and working from a great distance, taking what we know and expanding on our ideas, building up on some projects, or building up on that ability to communicate better with the next person, having that sense of home. So moving from one home into another, or moving from a disturbed mind to a peaceful mind. Really depends on how you connect with this read, because where you are, you're on the defense. You're taking the higher ground for some. We're feeling like we have to defend our position. We're battling with the self, we're battling with others. We're prepared to get into a fight. Again, it's integrity that we're standing up for. We're protecting what we believe. We're protecting our principles. We're protecting ideas. We're protecting something. We're ready to fight for what we believe in. Scorpio. It's a sense of changing. Again, it's a sense of looking to ease the mind, but we're looking at the future. Someone is looking towards the future with you. They want to move with you. They want to make plans with you. They want to change plans with you. You are on the defense. You're protecting what you know to be true. And you're protecting what you believe in. You want to stand in your integrity, and they want to go toward the future with you. They want to take you away from what you know. It's a test. And here we have a feeling we're missing chances, or the fear will be that if I don't go, I'm going to miss out. If you stay, they will leave because they're planning to move toward the future. They're looking at the future, and it's not in this place, it is somewhere else. The fear is that you will miss out. The desire is to see something different because you keep seeing and having the same. And here we have another cup. So we have a dream, we have an offer, we have that sense of a new beginning. We're following through with our desire and knowing that no matter where we go, we have a sense of stability, that sense of being at home. Question is when. The question is always when. When am I going to move? When am I going to feel better? When am I going to have that sense of belonging? When am I going to have that commitment? Well, we're looking at 3 months. We're looking at October for some. Could be in the fall. It could be in the summertime, depending on your situation, when you're able to move, if you choose to move. But there is a commitment, there is a forgiveness, there is a new beginning, a sense of seeing the future and wanting a new start, wanting to begin a relationship on hope and faith that things will work out. Here we have our High Priestess, so following that intuition, again following the intuition, knowing that what we want deep inside is a new beginning, that we want to follow through with having that sense of peace and belonging, going that distance, traveling, wanting to travel. For some of us, it's been a dream, a desire that you're hoping that you can move on. Some of us are not talking about what we really want, but we're paying attention to the signs of the changes that are coming. What is the best thing for me? What am I fighting for? Why am I on the defense? What is it that you feel you have to defend? It's integrity. Is it secrets? A proposal? A positioning for having something new? Keeping a proposal a secret for some, not wanting to tell or tell all about a proposal, about possibility for marriage for some. Waiting for the right moment is what we saw, to pop the question, have that marriage proposal come in, offering a home, being able to provide for a home with that King of Pentacles, going where you can, taking that step to go and work where you'll be able to make enough to have that sense of home and pay financially for a home. We have that changing of perspective, holding back again with that two of swords that we saw, holding back and waiting for the right moment, following that instinct on when is the right moment to either make a move or to make a proposal. Change, definite. Oh, there's our King of Pentacles with the Two of Swords. They came right back with that Eight of Pentacles. So working and being honest, having that honest labor, having that sense of discernment. I want to wait. I want to be sure that I'm working for the right, I'd say the right company, but to do the right thing and know that I've been working at that for a long time. So it's a dream. It's that desire to have a new beginning. For some of us, we want to move. We want to leave where we are in order to gain more, because why else would you want to leave? Because you have something to look forward to, because you see your future family, but it's not where you are. You need to move somewhere else, and you're following that instinct of wanting to go and knowing that you will have everything that you need. Having that faith in spirit, that if you have that drive to go forward, then you'll be taken care of, because there is a commitment from long ago. It's from the past, and it's a reconciliation for some to move in together, to move away, to find a new home, to buy a new home. In some cases, we have the means to purchase. We're working at it, and the abundance is there, and that sense of family is there too, and really wanting to talk things out and not think too much about the happiness and confusion that may come from the move, because family may object, and this is where you're thinking about the family. You're thinking about all sides of the family, but your happiness is at stake. And let's see what the changes are, because, and I say what the changes are, it's where change will occur. Oh, look, the deck just split. Where change will occur, and how we're going to deal with that change, and what is to be expected. Because here we have that sense of secrecy. We're keeping it, we're not talking about where we want to go, or we're not telling too many people that we are going. We're waiting for the right moment to tell people who are needing to know, family and such. So I'm using the seasons of the witch to help us through the change that is coming with April, and because of those eclipses. And take a random card. Keep focusing on the Empress here, and her powers are so strong. Here we have the stone circle. So again, we're going into ceremony for April. A lot of feeling that we've been here before. We want to do things differently now, and we're celebrating at a certain time where we're sharing. And again, it is in the opportune moment, it's in the right moment. In ceremony, you conjure a devotion so deeply, it reflects thy worship into thyself. So knowing what's right for you and stepping into that place of, I'm defending what I believe in, and I'm looking to the future. I'm going with what I need to go with. I'm following who I need to be with, because I don't want to miss this opportunity. I don't want to miss another opportunity, because you feel like this is repetitive. It's something that is repeating itself, and you want a new beginning. And here is where you give it to yourself. In ceremony, you conjure a devotion so deeply it reflects thy worship into thyself. What you put that effort into, it comes through. It comes through for you. Scorpio, you're really provoking that change. You want it. You're thinking it's the best thing for you. And why not? It is for you to decide who you want to go with, if you want to follow, and you have all the reasoning, and you have that discerning quality here. You have that ability to support the self and others. And Spirit is offering you a second chance at a commitment that's been established in the past. So we're going to do another random card for that totem animal for guidance from within, and Spirit is providing that sense of connectivity with the animals. And here, see the black bear for the guardian. Again, it's that nurturing sense, that sense of family, that sense of belonging, that sense of being able to take care of particular people or particular person, or that commitment to a particular person from the past. Could be children that you were dealing with and you want to go home to them, or you want to move with family. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. You see, you're following your instincts. You're being that nurturer, that caregiver, that provider. Could be you're protecting children. Could be that you're moving with children. Again, that ceremony of following what you know to be true and living that quality of being with family, setting things up in a way that you will be able to provide. Again, the guardian, and the guardian within you, that black bear is very, very protective. The mama bear, very protective. I keep thinking when it's in that 3-month period. So again, for some of you, it will reflect off in June, July, as 3 months would go. More into July, but because it could have been a month or two before. I mean, you gauge, you know, you feel, if you're connecting to this, you know. And if it is not in the month of July, then you're looking forward to September. October rather. And there is where you're being that protector to someone, or you're helping someone find their way. But it feels like it's from either your childhood or it's about children. Scorpio. On that note, I thank you again for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.